Hello everybody, this is AP. Welcome to AP's Model Railway Adventures. Today we have a surprise unboxing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna fucking love it. I swear you're gonna love it. You are? I know. We have picked ourselves up a new bubble car. Fucking hell's a bubble car. Well, what is our railway based on? Bletchley. So what else do you do but get a locomotive that's associated with Bletchley? Oh yes, AP's gone and done it again. Right, without any further ado, let's get the old knife out and open this baby up. I'm trying to work out how they've done it. Alright. You're all going to love this one. Now, I know that the buildings-wise, I said, is set in the 50s and 60s, even though the train traffic is a bit varied, but the joys of running a model railway. You're God, you're the boss, you can do what you want. This, I would say, is from the early 2000s, but it's perfect. It's fucking perfect. Oh, besides opening this and that today, we're also going to let you know the results of the vote for the buildings for that plot. The votes have been in. I know it's Tuesday night, it's not Wednesday. I'm going to be extremely busy tomorrow. Morning, afternoon, evening. I've got a double shift at work and that. So I ain't really going to have time to do it tomorrow. So I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll haul it a day. Everyone stopped voting anyway. So, do you want to know what the votes were before I do that quickly? Right. The votes for house number 1, 0. House number 2, 0. House number 3, 0. House number 4, 0. House number 5, 0. House number 6 got 2 votes. House number 7, 0. House number 8, 2. House number 9, 1. House number 10, 1. I know, I keep swearing at it. 11, 12, 13, 14 got 0. 15 got 4. 16 got 5. 17 got a big fat 0. And 18 got 5. So it was a tie between 16 and 18. Can you remember what was on the list? Well, you'll find out in a minute, won't you? If you can't. Right, get back to the unboxing. I've been busting for this thing to get here. It was an opportunity I saw on eBay, and I just thought, you know what, I've got to do it. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Right. Let me just. Now, in the description, they said it runs it runs well in both directions, and it's fucking digital ready. It's already got a chip in it, even though I don't run digital, I run analog. But they say it's got a number 27 chip in it. So if anyone knows what a number 27 chip does on a digital Loco, let me know. It's made by Lima. In Lima we trust. Now, I don't want them peanut things going all over the fucking place. But you ready? You ready? I'm going to do the big reveal in front of the camera. Hang on. Da-da, 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 da-da. You're going to get the shock of your life. Look at the side of it. Look on the side of it. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh, shit. Da-da, da-da. There it is. It's a 121 class bubble car. But look very carefully if it will focus. Which it won't because of the packaging. I'll have to take it out. But okay, let's put that down there. Let me just Oh, this is sexy. I've had one of these before. I had it on my last big layout. Not the last big layout here, the one I had when I was living in Bean Hill. So I know they're good, I know they're powerful, I know they work. But there we go. Isn't she beautiful? Now, we're going to have some fun trying to focus here. Let's see if I can touch the screen to get it to focus on that point. It won't, it's not so tall. Well, basically, the reason why this is so special, because on there, it says Bletchley TMD, Traction Motor Depot. So basically, that is number 121027. This was actually based at Bletchley Sheds. So this is a replica of the unit that used to run on the Bletchley to Bedford line. Yeah, can't get much better than that, can you? So, first we will motor at the front. We'll put it on the track. Let's see if this is all there. Put the power on. Check my points from the last time I was running it. Them one's there. Them one's there. It means cut out the inside ring completely. Here we go. Give me a little bit. What do you think of that? No, she's turned up quite a bit. Full glass. Yeah, she's running. Digital ready. I wonder if she runs faster in the other direction. Switch direction, she runs a bit faster. You can tell this is digital because she. I don't know if that 27 is part of the sound effects or what, but she proper sounds diesely, don't she? Right. Let me stop her there for you. Let me take the camera so you can have a proper good look at her. Right, here we are, an in-focus close look at her. See what I mean? Bletchley Traction Motion Depot. Yes, peeps. This thing is an exact replica of the engine that used to run on the Bletchley line. Sorry, she keeps going out of focus, but trying to get it to stay in focus for you. But yeah, there she is. There's our baby. Well impressed with that. Welcome to Bletchley, Bletchley. So there you have it. There's Bletchley on the old Bletchley line. So that's the latest edition to the Loco collection. I think that'll be one of the last Locos I'll be buying for a while. That set me back down near 60 quid. But I say well worth it. So yeah, AP well chuffed with that. Right. A recap for you on the two buildings that won the vote. This one and this one. Right. Freeman's Church did come in a close second, but when I calculated the space needed for it, I decided Freeman's Church was a little bit too big. Right. So you know what two buildings won the vote? Now, I went out this morning and done some measurements of them to make sure I get measurements right. Note yourself, don't forget the feedback on that. So this afternoon, that took some fucking working out these measurements, I tell you. But this is the footprint for Rectory Cottage. And this is the footprint for them workshop, that garage workshop that sits on the corner of Church Green Road and Buckingham Road. So, wondering where best to put them. So I thought, if I stick Rectory Cottage there, yeah, on the corner here of the car park, and these can sit there. So that Rectory building will go there, they will go there, somehow. I might move Rectory along that way a little bit actually, because their gardens are going to clash. I know the garden around this bit is not really that big, and I know the gardens around the yard around there is quite big in reality, but well, somehow. But that leaves me a load of other rooms for. Now this is only provisional setup on here. I might end up having to move about. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Actually, it was quite feasible. But yeah, the workshop will stick there. I think actually Rectory Cottages can go right there because you're right near to a church already, so kind of makes sense. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. I suppose you're going to want to watch me build the damn things now, aren't you? I knew that was coming. Hello everyone, here is the modelling desk. I'm about to make a start on the Rectory Cottage model. I've got a picture here on the computer to give me a rough idea. I've only got the footprint measurements. I haven't got height measurements, window measurements. I'm doing all that by eye. And come on, I'm pretty good. I mean, Station Master's Cottage was done just off a photo alone. Primitive Methodist Church, that was done on a 132 scale model, but we just scaled that down, so that wasn't exactly hard. So, and at least I've got the base measurements, so I could pretty much take everything from there at a rough guess. It doesn't have to be exact. If I wanted to be exact, I'd have all the bleeding architectural plans in front of me in feet and inches. But I ain't got that, so. Right, what I've done on here is I've actually saved the front view as screensaver. So I can just keep staring at it for reference. Now at the moment we are modelling trying to do this bit, the front bit here. We're trying to get, so now I'm looking at that, right, and I'm roughly saying that doorway is going to be about 6.5 foot tall. From a rough judging, I would say that line across there is where the floor is upstairs. So you're talking another, what, foot and a half? I'd say about a foot. So you're talking 6.5, 7.5 foot. It'll take a few inches. make it 8 if you want, tiny bit taller. It doesn't matter though, because even though that thing's short there, that's higher there, so that would be alright. So 7.5 foot. Right, so I want to I want to measure, right, this is the width of this section, right? So I've got to measure upwards, so I'm measuring this bit out, the face front. I know you can't see that very well, but you'll know what I mean. Right, so I want to put 7.5 in the scale calculator. And that gives me a height of 30.08 millimeters, which is 3 centimeters basically. Where's my fucking pencil? That's 30 there. 30 there. See, it's not very tall, first floor. Right, and I would say for most of the upper floor, that was old buildings. They weren't very oomph on that one. And you'll notice the ridge line goes from about 6 foot there to 6.5 foot up here. This is one very, very wonky building. So, yeah, I've got to take all that. It's going to come out straighter than the original. So I'd say, what, 6.5, just the first floor height from there to the guttering. I'd say about 6.5 feet. I'm being generous here because it usually looks about 6. 6.5. 26. Right, on this side I'll do 26. I've got to guesstimate that drop here for that doorway. What do we say, 26? This is there. I'd say that doorway's 3 foot wide, 3.5 foot wide. That's quite wide for the door. 3.5 foot. 3.5 4. I'd say a good. There's one way of eliminating this. Right, that doorway is going to be about 6. Right, 6 foot is about 4 centimeters. Let me just do that and that. Yeah, it wasn't far off, I guess, 6 foot. Right. So, put 24 from the end. Yeah, 24 from the end of that. Put that there. I'll put 24 up here. Mark it. It needs to be later on. So with that line going across there. Reminds me, before we finish this, I've got to fucking go on eBay and order the brick paper pattern for it, because you'll notice part of it's brick pattern and round the back's brick pattern as well. So I've got to buy some, I'll run out. So this ain't going to get finished, but it will be cut out today. Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock, I'll be up for hours, yeah. Right, well that's 6.5. What did I have it at? 26. Right, that's 26 there. I'm going to do 26. Fucking getting my light. That'll be there. So that's literally from there to there. So that's that top ridge line along there. Now this bit's got to take a drop of about a foot, I guess. So I'll drop it about 5 millimeters. And just do a rough guess line across there. It is a bit of a wonky building. And basically that is your front wall. Then all we've got to do now is, I wouldn't say replicate it, but doing the back's going to be a bastard. That's got all sorts. I'll show you if you'll be able to focus on some of it. You don't get them up and then I'll bring the phone in closer. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just set it as wallpaper, it'll be easier for you. But I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. But that is, I've got the photos on the phone anyway, so I'll just put it in place so you can see. But as you can see, you know, that's a little bit more complicated. So that's the front part of the photo. It doesn't look right compared to the fucking photos, does it? It just doesn't look right. I know it's a weird thing to say. But it don't look right. There's a view of it square on, which is better actually for my guidance. Right, windows. I'd say they like to be about 3. I don't know, can you see what I'm doing just about? Yeah, good, I hope so. I'm not going back now. I'm committed. There we go. That was our first wall of the house. And that will sit on there. Now, compared to that building, that looks a bit fucking long, doesn't it? But that is my measurements to scale. It seems like this lot should be a little bit closer. Looking at that, actually, yeah, I'm right, they could be a bit closer. Right, so the wall itself, perfect size. I've just got to replace the windows. I've got the windows slightly wrong. Not wrong size or anything like that, but the size right, it's just that it should be a little bit further along this way. So, if I do that. Doesn't matter if it needs a bit of a score line behind because it's all getting covered in brickwork paper anyway. But if I put them windows, say, there instead, move it over about a foot, it might look a bit better. Yeah, it looks a bit better. That looks a bit better. And if I look right in there, you've got another line going up there which somehow divides the rooms, I think. Yeah. And that's got to sit into that. That's got to be D exact. So a little bit over, but that's fine. That's allowed. So yeah, there we go. Right. Now to move on to the front bit, the other front bit. Say, a lot like the original house was built just by, you know, none of this fancy fucking what's it things you see people staring out on invisible lines and all this shit, which is guesswork and line of sight. So, and plus about all the knowledge I know about Victorian and Tudor housing and all that lot, I've been studying so many derelict buildings. You just absorb all the information. You're looking at them and studying them, how they're built, what they're built from, how big they are, how thick the walls are, the brick patterns, type of tiles they use, whether you straight timber or fucking hatchet cut timbers, blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's about that. You'll notice I'm not cutting the windows out yet, because I want to make sure I've got them dead right before I cut them out, which means you put all the walls together and just make sure by line of sight that it looks good. That goes there, that goes there, oh shit, that goes there like that, see? Yeah, did you say it looks about right? Oh shit, not against there, not against there. Oh, hold it up, you fucker. I usually put sellotape on the bottom of these pieces, but for now I'm just trying to prop them up. There you go. The front of Retro Cottage. So far. Oh shit. Anyway, that's a little insight. I'm not going to bore you too much with what's going on, because you lot will not just sit here and watch me nattering to myself as I'm working shit out and what have you. But yeah, we're going to start this build. I'm going to order the brick paper, put the feed back in for the Bletchley TMD Loco, and I will see you in our next update.